Hello, good evening, good morning, depending on time you are joining this webinar or watching this webinar. So, I'm saying welcome to today's webinar where we are going to be learning how you can get paid between $500 to $3,000 monthly as a freelancer anywhere in the world. You are simply working from home with your mobile phone or your laptop. So, and you can also do this even if you don't have a skill and you've never been paid before in dollars. So the goal of this webinar is to help you understand what freelancing is and see the numerous possibilities of working with foreign clients and how you can, upgrade your finances this year, either before this year ends or towards 2024 or 2025. So what you're about to learn has helped hundreds of people like you hit $500, $2,000, $3,000, even above all this, simply just by simply offering their skills as a service. And that is what I'm going to show you with proof very soon. So if you stay to the end of this webinar, you will learn things like what freelancing is and how you can get started, the fastest route to making $500 per month as a freelancer, how to choose the most profitable high income skills to sell, the most profitable industries you can focus on as a freelancer, and a special video where you get to learn how to get your first client in 2 weeks or less. That's for those who stay at the end of the webinar. Now, who is this webinar for? This is for you if you want to go full time, if you recognize the opportunities the internet has. If it is also for you you are if you have a job already but you are looking for side hustles that you can be doing part-time. This is also for undergraduates who is out of school and you have realized that the market has nothing to, or undergraduates and those that are out of school that you've graduated and you've seen that the market has nothing to offer and you want to make money decently. This is also for you if you like to make money online without having to talk to a lot of people or recommending products to people or referring one or two people. So before we get started, I want to prepare you. So freelancing is a business, right? And like any business out there, whether you are a boat driver or you sell items in a shop, you have a physical shop, or you run an online business, every business requires two things. Any kind of business anywhere in the world, it requires two things, and that is time and capital. Now, you might be asking yourself, will I have the time to start this business? You won't be here if this wasn't important to you, right? But because it is, you've created the time to go through this presentation. You're watching this presentation right now. So if I can show you how to earn $1,000 in the next 30 to 60 days, are you willing to create 1 hour each day to learn it? Now look at this result. This is some result from some of our students. $540 per week, $150, $300 contracts. You get, so you also might be asking yourself also, will I have the capital to start this business? But let me ask you a question. If you lost your phone today, what will you do? I'm sure you can raise money for the phone. So if you can raise money for a phone, imagine how much it will benefit you to raise capital and start your own freelancing business that will change your life for good. And imagine getting paid $200 every week. If you're in Nigeria now, do the conversion. At the time I'm making this video, a dollar is like 1,120 something naira. So just multiply that with $200 every week. Imagine what that is. Now, it has worked for a lot of our students, hundreds of our students, 9 to 5 workers, students, single moms, Nigerians, non Nigerians, coppers, and some of them, so most of them, they are newbies like you. So just say to yourself, yes, it will work for me. Because if it's working for other people, then definitely it will work for you. Because it's not as if you have two heads or anything, it's working for them and it will work for you also. So now let's get into this. What is freelancing and how does it work? So let me just simple and short, freelancing is basically you offering your skill as a service to people. In let me just give you an example. So let me say I am a graphic designer. I learned how to do graphic design maybe through Canva or Adobe, what was that, CorelDRAW. Maybe through Canva or CorelDRAW. And there are a lot of people out there, especially those that are in maybe let's say e-commerce. They run a business, they are running discounts, promo sales, and they need people to design flyers for them. I can go and meet any of them, or they come to me like, oh, CEO, I want to do so something, please do design one flyer for me, or design a banner for me, you get. So once I do it for them, I design a flyer or a banner or whatever it is they need, they see it, they like it, they pay me. I as in, and this thing now is done online. No, I'm in my house, I'm doing the job for them, and they are paying me. I've offered my skill as a service to people. And freelancing can be done either physically or online. Online, like I mentioned, I can be a graphic designer working from home, or a social media manager, or a virtual assistant. I'm working from home. I'm doing jobs for people. I'm doing certain tasks. Okay, so example now, life example. Me personally, I am a virtual assistant, and and also a social media manager. I As a virtual assistant, I have worked with a guy. I'm in Lagos and he is based in Port Harcourt, and he needed someone to just manage his calendar, do some internet research. And as I'm doing that, we are communicating virtually. I'm doing that, and he paid me my money. I've offered my service as a him as a my skill as a service to him. You get. So now another way you can do freelancing is physically. Even as a graphic designer, you can offer your skills physically. For example, now let's say you're a graphic designer, you decide to now rent a shop. Just rent a shop, start like a business center. People come in, they say, oh, you do the graphic design, you design right there. They're sitting down, they're watching you, you do it. You are offering your skill like that. Or even as a, like, let's say you're a plumber, people that repairs pipes, your tap when it gets spoiled. Those people, they work from home basically. If you need their services, of course you will call them, they'll come to your house, they will do the job and you pay them. That's also freelancing, because it's a skill that they have, and they've done that, they've helped you to do something, and you've paid them in return. So in conclusions, freelancing simply means offering your skill as a service to people. So now that you understand what freelancing is, let's move on to my 4 secret steps that makes a freelancer massively successful. So step 1, get a high income skill. I said freelancing is basically offering your skill as a service to people. Now, if you don't have a skill to offer to people, how will they pay you? If you don't have any value to give to people, how do you expect them to give you money? You understand? And this is not just it's not just about learning any kind of skill. I've seen people that say, okay, they are looking for remote jobs and they are doing Of course, data entry is good, but it's a low paying. If you even see any data entry job, maybe like $2, $5. Imagine, like, you spend a lot of time doing such jobs and you get paid peanuts. So if you want to learn a skill at all, it's important that you learn high income skills. Now, why should you learn high income skills? High income skills will help These skills will help businesses to make more money for their business. Imagine you have, let's say you learn skills like sales and marketing, and then you work with business people that needs, maybe people that are struggling with their business. They don't know how to market, they don't know how to close clients, and you are very good at convincing people to buy, or you are very good with sales and marketing, and you help those businesses to triple their sales, to make a lot of money. You get. So high income skills will also make you a very valuable person. You become like a walking ATM, because you're a person of value, and people would like trying to be rushing to have you work with them. And also it becomes harder for you to fail. When you have, like, if it's data entry now, it's a good skill, but it's not an high income skill. You get peanut jobs, and you might, at some point sef, you might not even see any jobs. Unlike when you have a high income skills, it becomes harder for you to fail. So step 2, position yourself on platforms where you attract foreign businesses and individuals. You know, it's one thing to have these skills, you know, that thing to know where you can go and start looking for clients that needs your services, where you can get people that needs freelancers like you to offer their skills. So we have different platforms, you know, we have Upwork, we have Fiverr, we have TopTal, we have Jobs. I am Magnus, and we work remotely, even Jobberman, even your social media, you know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, those are places you can get job. Those are places you can sell your skill as a service to people. So why is it important that you find a platform to sell your skill? Because you get paid strictly in dollars. You know, most of these platforms, you know, they pay in dollars. And if at all you are going to find platforms to work on, if you are going to find platforms where you need jobs, it's important you go for platforms where they pay you in dollars. An example of such platforms is Upwork, Fiverr. We work remotely. You can get some foreign jobs on those sites. You know, you also get high paying jobs faster, and then there is less competition if you do it properly. So how do you separate yourself from other freelancers who are offering the same skills? You might be, yeah, some people have this question. How do you separate yourself? There are other freelancers like you out there and they offer the same skills. And you know, it's also important. It's even maybe they are like better than you get. So how do you separate yourself? which which brings us to the step three. So how do you separate yourself from other freelancers who are offering the same skills as you? What you do is create compelling offers. Create offers that would attract your client. Create offers that would make your client not want to go to any other freelancer. So three reasons why you need to create compelling offers to separate you from the competition, you know, separate you from others that are offering the same services. You can set your own prices, and you can see you set your own price and you can still get clients, and you even get paid more. You know, when you offer bonuses, you put offers, more juicy offers that your client cannot resist. That would also make you be able to charge more. Then step four is getting hired and getting paid. You have the skill, you've gotten the platform, you've put down the offers you are going to give to the client. So the next thing is, of course, get hired, get the client, then get paid. So why do you need to get paid and hired? Because you need to afford a better lifestyle. When you get paid, when you get hired and the client pays you, you can be able to afford a better lifestyle. You stop earning in local currency and, you know, start earning in dollars, and nobody will see you as a failure or doubt you ever again, because now you are earning in dollars, you are earning huge amounts of money. So far we've covered what freelancing is and how you can get started, you know, where to find foreign companies, talk about Upwork, Fiverr, and the rest, how to stand out from other freelancers, which is creating offers, and the 4 steps needed to become a freelancer, earning in dollars and others. So now, if you are still listening to my voice and you are eager to become the kind of freelancers that attracts unlimited clients, well, you are in for a treat, because I have something very special, very, very special for you. So if you want to make at least $1,000 this year and change your life, do you want to be able to clear your debts for those that are, you know, in debt, and you want to be able to take care of yourself comfortably? Are you ready to start living the kind of soft life that you've always wanted? Would you agree with me that, you know, so far this short presentation has been a time well spent? You know, do you want to find out how you can learn a skill? I'm sure you agree that, you know, it will be very hard to learn this business on your own. You get, you know, you are new to this, or maybe you're not new, but you still feel it will be hard doing this on your own. Well, yes, Jacob. So according to him, he just opened his Upwork account. He doesn't have an account before. He just opened it, and following, he has not even gone through the course, everything completely, but just following like a little tip he got from the course, he was able to get a job. And how was he able to get a job is through this program, the Freelancer Client Magnet. So this course was created by Benga Adebiyi. That's his name, Coach Benga Adebiyi. He's also a freelancer and is a freelance coach. He has trained more than 1,000 students, and those students have made a lot of money. $500, $1,000, a lot of it. So this is a program Jacob went through, which Jacob went through. He didn't even finish it, but he was still able to land a job through the freelancer client magnet course. Now, to help you decide if this is for you, let me break down what is in the freelancer client magnet. So there are a lot of sections, but I'll try and break it down. Section one, we have a beginner friendly course. There are like two, the upper part is in like two sections. You basically learn how to set up your your Upwork profile, how to get an account if you don't have an account. And for those that have an account, you would see that there are some things that you think you are getting right, but by the time you check it, you're not getting it right. And this is what the Upwork section is supposed to teach you: how to set up your profile right, from profile, bio, portfolio, and the rest. Now, here's a student that got a job on Upwork. There are a lot of them that have gotten a job, but this is just one of those testimonies. $540 plus every week, a full time role. So, section two, you also get to learn about LinkedIn. I mentioned that there are different places you can get job, even your social media platform, and LinkedIn is one of those places. So, in the FCM Freelancer Client Magnet course, you'll be learning how to find jobs, how to get clients on LinkedIn. Now, here is Mary, a student who also got a job through LinkedIn, and the job is paying her $2,500 monthly. Just imagine, like, it's mind blowing. Do the conversion. 1,000 a dollar now is like 1,001 and something like that, times 2,500 in a month. She's a millionaire in dollars already. Now, section three, you also learn about Fiverr. Yeah, Fiverr is another freelancing platform you can get jobs. And it's quite different from Upwork, but you'll be learning in the course how you can also leverage on Fiverr to get clients, to get jobs. Section four, remote jobs magnet. I also mentioned it earlier. Apart from this freelancing platform, there are other platforms that remote jobs are always posted from, and that is what you will learn about all the platforms and how you can search for jobs on those platforms. Then cold email. Cold email is quite different from all this platform. Cold email, you are like reaching out to your prospective clients, your prospective customers. So maybe on social media, through email or whatever. You are going to be learning how to reach out to them. You'll be given templates. So of course, you don't want to just barge into people's DM and say, hi, I do this and this and this, so you patronize me. No, you'll be given templates that have worked, that have helped about other students. You'll be giving those templates, so you just either you copy and paste, or you go through it and just fine tune it to suit whatever skill you have, and then you use it to reach out to your potential clients. Now, Benga wants to make this really simple for beginners and those who don't have high income skills. You get. So if you are listening to me right now and you are wondering, but I don't have a skill, and you said you need a skill to start freelancing. So in the freelancing client magnet, you are going to get 18 different skills. You will learn about 18 different skills. So we are going to give you materials to these skills listed here. We will give you materials to learn them. So if it's writing, copywriting, technical writing, or digital marketing, you want to learn any one of them, you have access to all of them. So it is you that now pick, okay, let me focus on this or let me focus on that. And one thing you should know, that all these skills listed here, they are all high income skills. So you'll be given free materials to pick anyone and start learning. You would also have access to a lot of templates, proposal templates, code email templates, more than 100 of them. So on Upwork now, if you're applying for jobs, you need to, apart from setting your profile right, putting a portfolio, one of other things that would might not make you to get jobs is proposal sending. Some people don't know how to compose the kind of proposal that would hook the clients, that will make the clients even open it. So you'll be getting a lot of it, more than 100 of this template. And this template is not just anyhow template. That template that some of our students, they've used it. So there are some that there's a particular template that about 10 of them immediately they used it, they got clients, you get. And this template is available in the course, so you also be having access to it. So with all this knowledge at your fingertips, you can now become a modern day money making freelance machine. With all these things we are giving you, with all this information, all these bonuses, all these materials, you can be able to now start up your own freelancer and start earning in dollars. But if you get the freelancer client magnet today, you would also get some extra bonuses. So the bonus doesn't just end there. You are still getting more. And one of those bonus is you're going to get 1 year access to mentorship. Like as when we started the webinar, I mentioned something that you might be thinking that, so but I can't do this on my own. I'm interested in starting, but how do I do this? I can't actually do it on my own. So you are going to have access to mentorship. We have an active WhatsApp group where you are going to have the mentorship is just for 1 year, and it consists of weekly sessions. So the mentorship consists of weekly sessions, weekly meetings, which holds every Saturdays. So it's done by the coach, Benga Adebi. You are going to ask questions, you have the opportunity to ask questions, you are going to be giving tips that would help your freelancing business. And then we also have, maybe for those that are like new to the freelancing industry, you are new to the freelancing business, we also have sessions every Tuesday for newbies. Maybe you have a question that something is bothering you, or you don't quite understand something. You have the opportunity to ask during that meeting on Tuesday. So the another bonus you get is a chat GPT course. Now AI, you can use AI to do your CV, your resume, to even write proposals, you get. So you are going to be given a chat GPT course. It's an ebook that would teach you how to use AI and scale up your freelancing business. So the third freelancing, of course, the third one you get is the LinkedIn acquisition course, which is in the FCM, but you also get another updated version. Then bonus number 4, a proposal template that got, I mentioned a template that got 10 students instant job immediately they used it. So you are going to be having special access to it, because of course you have templates of other proposal, but so that you don't take your time searching for that particular proposal. So we'll give you special access to it, which you can use and start getting jobs or clients. As you can see, everything you need to start earning $1,000 and become a top paying freelancer has been provided for you. Everything is included here. Everything is in the freelancer client magnet. Without needing much experience, you don't need a degree, you don't need to wait for years. After graduating, you have to start going up and down with your CV, or waiting for years for one company to call you for jobs. Without you being the most gifted, you don't need to be the most brilliant, you don't need to be the most bright student. As long as you can read, you have a smartphone, you can operate that phone, you understand English, you can write, and you also don't need to rely on luck. Another thing, please note that all these materials, all these things I've mentioned, they are in video format, they are in PDF, recording format, everything has been pre-recorded. The content in the FCM has been pre-recorded in video format. And there will also be materials for you to read, which is PDF and the rest. So how much does it cost to enroll for the freelancer client magnet program? Before I even talk about that, let's look at some other testimonials. This is a student, Mary. She used to be a teacher, in a private school, a small school. She was earning like less than 40,000 naira. And those kind of jobs that you do more than you earn. You do a lot of work, at the end of the day they underpay you. And she just decided to start freelancing, and now she's earning. She has to even resign when she started making money through freelancing. She resigned from her old job. Even the principal then was begging her to come back, because of course they know that she's someone that has a lot of value, but then the money wasn't paying her And then just imagine if it was you were earning 40K before in a school that they are stressing you, and then you start earning $2,500 in a month. Won't you leave the same? Won't you leave the job? So that's what she did. She left the job when she started making money through freelancing. This is also a student, Demilade, and this was a job he got through Upwork. And this is a testimonial from a student, talking about the freelancing course. You can read it. This is from the horse's mouth. Victor Omolade, and he has been on Upwork for like how many years? And he just made an investment, got the course, and he started seeing results. Now, I want you to be honest to yourself. With all these things I've mentioned, how much do you think it is worth for Benga to show you how to land jobs like all these people? Even if you don't have a skill, how much do you think it to be worth? Now remember, this is everything that you'll be getting in the course. You are getting the Upwork mastery course, the LinkedIn client acquisition cost, and this is what is what the Upwork course is worth like 100K. The LinkedIn is worth 150K. Fiverr client magnet. If you want to buy any of these separately, this is what it is worth. The Fiverr course is worth like 100K. The 18 digital skills is even worth more than $200, because for example, now if you want to learn digital marketing now, you'll be paying like from 50 to 100,000 naira. Not talk of data analysis. Those skills are like high in demand, and to learn them, they are very expensive to learn. Even to learn about cold emails, sending cold emails is expensive. 50K is worth 50K. Learning about remote jobs is worth 50K. And the other bonuses that I mentioned that you're going to get, everything is worth 50K. Now, if you sum all these things together, you're going to pay about like 700,000 naira just to have access to all these things. But the regular price to get into the freelancing client magnet program costs 75,000 naira. You are getting, and why is it 75,000? You get access to all these things and the mentorship for 1 year. The mentorship plus those other things I have mentioned cost 75,000 naira. But for today, because you are here, you are watching this training right now, you are listening to my voice right now, you are going to be paying just 45,000 naira only. Now, this price is not permanent. You get right now. Today is okay. So right now, Benga is working on updating the course. Right, is going to update the course. He has new tricks have been learned, new ideas have been gotten that he has tested on a few people, and they've seen results. So now we'll be adding it to the course, and there will be the course will be upgraded from to be called FCM 2.0. And when the course is being upgraded, of course, the price will not remain the same, because you are going to be learning new things. They are going to be adding new things. So the price is going to moving from 75K to 100,000 naira plus. But right now, because you are here in this webinar, all these things, even when the course is being updated to the new version, you will still have free access. You will not be asked to pay any other thing to get the updated version. So for now, that's if you get in at 45,000 naira. If you pay 45,000 naira now, you will have access to all those bonuses, and you'll also have access to the updated version when the course is being upgraded. Yeah, so you have access to the freelancing community apart from the mentorship group that's for students of the FCM. I am also in other freelancing community where you get job posts, opportunities. I'm going to be giving you access to that, and trust me, if you're in that community and this other community I'm going to be sharing with you, the only thing that will stop you from making money online is your village people. It's just you and your village people that will stop you from making money. If you are in Benga's community and you are in that community and you have this Benga's course and you don't make money, it's probably you and your village people. So now what you need to do now is send 45,000 naira to the account displaying below. Send 45,000 naira. Once that has been done, you send me a WhatsApp message. This is my WhatsApp number on the screen. Send it with your name and your email address and proof of the payment. Once that has been confirmed, you have instant access to the course and all the bonuses. So question and answer. I won't be taking question and answer here. So like the WhatsApp number, this WhatsApp number, I want you to send in all your questions. Send it to me. And please, when sending me DMs, please try and go straight to the point. Don't do I, don't do hello or anything. If you are going to be doing I and hello, fine. Let your questions follow after. Don't just do I and wait for your for response, because I'm going to be getting a lot of DMs, and I can't be waiting for you to complete your message on all those things. So try as much as possible to go straight to the point. Every questions you have, send it to my WhatsApp number. This WhatsApp number, you can take a screenshot. So once again, send 45,000 naira to the account below, Stanbic account, and once you are done, send the proof of payment to my WhatsApp number with your name and email address, and you're going to have instant access.